Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, guests, and friends. I'm delighted to welcome you all for our exciting meeting number 283 of Dynamic Leaders Forum, Area 4, Division D, District 120. I am Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Janaki. Toastmaster International is a non-profit educational organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skills through a wide network of clubs. It has more than 16,200 clubs in a lot of countries. The mission of Toastmaster Club is to provide mutual support and positive learning within every member, and it also creates and develops the opportunity of communication and leadership skills, which in turn fosters self-confidence and personal growth. Let me share the ground rules of today's meeting. Please remain on mute until is asked to speak. Kindly refrain from speaking about sex, politics, religion during the entire session. I request you to turn your volumes down, like keep your phone in silent or the volume button in a silent mode. So when you are talking, the phone is not either vibrating or distracting you. We would be happy when you encourage the speakers whenever they are and Toastmasters whenever they are using the word of the day by using the reaction button which is on the down. Do appreciate people using the chat box. It's all welcome. Before handing over the session to the presiding officer, I would like to ask you some questions. Can you all turn your mic on? So everybody would have seen the agenda. Even you know the agenda, answer the questions. The answers will start from only one letter. The opposite of the word loud.
Silence.
Okay. Something will follow you in night. Something will follow you in light. Also
Shadow.
when it's bright. Okay.
Shadow.
So in which word are we getting the answers now?
Yes.
In which
Yes.
letter are we? Okay, fine.
Yes.
Okay. This will carry people, things in ocean and river.
Ship.
Ship.
You
Ship.
close your eyes to get me.
Shut.
Sleep.
No. Yes.
Sleep.
What?
You close your eyes to get me. Sleep.
Sleep.
Okay.
See, I am used for to take the food and serve it to you.
Silverware.
Yeah. Okay. Now, the beauty of today's meeting is the presiding officer and the TMOD are same person with the same letter. What the letter are?
Yes.
Yes.
Smiling Savita.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm also
I have
smiling.
one more
Yeah.
adjective too. Silence, Savita.
Oh.
She is an unmute right now, so I can give it to her right now. So, see, she has unmuted herself again. Okay. The presiding officer is Toastmaster Savita. Her name starts with S, and she is with us today. Over to Toastmaster Savita.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Janaki, for setting up context about the meeting of Toastmaster and also making sure that we are all energized after lunch. Are you guys ready? Shall I call it? Shall I call the order for 283 meeting of today's meeting? Okay, so let's kickstart our 283 meeting on September 28, 2025. Before we kickstart our meeting, let me ask few of our guests to introduce themselves. So, guest Usha, can you please introduce yourself? Guest Usha, are you there?
Yeah.
Yes. Can you please introduce yourself, guest Usha, to that group so that they get familiarized with you?
My name is Usha Hedwig, and I'm an English teacher, a retired teacher now, and I take online classes for spoken English and spoken Hindi. I've worked as a principal of education schools in Medical, and now I'm retired and settled in Chennai.
Thank you so much, guest Usha, for joining us. Be with us till the end of the session so that we will get to know the feedback of yours about the meeting. And I hope you enjoy our meeting today. So thank you so much for joining. So guest Mohini, uh, Mohini, are you there? Guest Mohini? Mohini Ramalingam.
She is from Speakers Forum Club, my mentor.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I didn't know she's a Toastmaster.
Yes,
Okay, I think she's on mute. So
yes.
welcome Toastmaster Mohini for our meeting today. So before proceeding to our meeting today, let me just give a PO address, that is Presiding Officer address for today's meeting. I really want you everyone to congratulate Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari for grabbing the evaluation contest first place in the H3 level. So it will be next, I think October 5th is the uh, division contest. So we really want you to go to the district level. All our best wishes are with you. So rock the stage and
Thank you.
give your best. Rest of the things will be taken care. So all the very best Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari for the evaluation contest in the upcoming competition. So the next update what we have is okay, I'm freezing out today. So okay. The November 22nd and 23rd is the semi-annual conference in Coimbatore. So if you are interested to join, please register yourself and it will be an amazing experience. I think I have heard only one or two joining from our club to that meeting, but if you can, please do join there on the semi-annual conference in Coimbatore. And thirdly is we are planning something for our club members since most of them have since all of them have enrolled into pathway and all of them are busy, so we are kind of setting a goal setting session from my end as well as Toastmaster Atira. So we both will be contacting you so that everyone from our club can target on the Rockstar Award as well as the Triple Crown Award. That is something I have been telling to each and every one of you, and we would try to implement together. So I want all the people, whoever are there in our group, to have that Rockstar uh, and Triple Crown Award in our group. So we are trying a little initiative from our end. Please do think about your pathways, how many will you complete, what are the things that you want to do for the next 6 months. That would be kind of helpful for us to ensure we work together. Okay, so we will be contacting you very soon, or if you're free anytime, just send a message, we will get in touch with you. So this is all about the PO address for today. So next is what else? Our theme. So Toastmaster of the day, Sri Devi. So she is a division director of B and she was already an area director for H3 last time, and now she's a division director. And she is wonderful, down to earth person I know, and amazing storyteller. Nobody can beat the way she tells the stories, and always a winner of TT session, I should say. One of the she even when she comes for the TT session, she will ensure that she grabs everyone's attention. So as Toastmaster Janaki said, our Toastmaster of the day letter starts with yes. So over to Sridevi Srinivas.
Thank you, Toastmaster Savita, for the warm words, and I'm feeling elated. So happy to be back at Dynamic Leaders Forum after quite a long time. Um, I'm so happy, and specifically when I saw the theme of the day, was intrigued. right? Human values. How many of you felt what this discussion is going to be, what human values it's going to be? Yeah, Niranjan, you had some thoughts about it, right? Okay, others, if you can come on camera, it will be really, really awesome. I know you all are going to attend the next 2 hours of meeting with us. Why don't we give 100% attention and be on camera all the time? So thank you so much for switching on the camera. Others who are still having your makeup session, finish it off soon and join us. We are ready to have a group photo with all the videos on. Fantastic. Okay, let me ask you a question. What do you think human values are? What is the value that, as a human, what is that one thing most valuable to you? What is very important to you? Savita?
Integrity. Oh,
Integrity.
sorry.
Super, super. Fantastic. I'm asking
Loyalty.
everyone. Yeah,
Loyalty.
integrity.
Respect.
Okay.
Loyalty.
Loyalty. Okay. Anyone else?
Empathy.
Empathy. Empathy is the most. Okay, fine. Vignesh, Toastmaster Vignesh.
Empathy.
Empathy. Mohini, Toastmaster Mohini. Okay, I think she's a little busy. Held. Okay, Toastmaster Krishna.
Motivation.
Motivation. Okay, so how do you come up with this value? What is that made you to say this word is the most valuable thing to me? Any idea about it?
See, for example, for selling, I'm in selling, right? Only 3 to 4 days, my seniors will be there with me while I'm connecting with my client. Most of the time, I have to go and meet my client with much more integrity. Even nobody is watching me. I should be an integrated
Exactly.
person. So that is a driving force of my life, my professional life.
That's a fantastic and awesome answer, Toastmaster Anand. How do you find what is the most important value to you? Is something that you can never compromise on. Whatever happens, I cannot compromise on this particular aspect. That is the value of each and every one of us, right? And what happens to this beautiful thing called value? It gives you an anchor point. It gives you the most important element called soul of your life. It becomes the soul of your life, and you make sure that whatever happens, I will not let this building alone fall down, right? So that is the human value that we are talking about. So I see that Toastmasters International has beautiful, beautiful values that each and every one of us can also have as values in each and every one of our lives. Like rightly said by Toastmaster Anand, integrity is something very, very important for each and every one of us. How beautiful integrity is. Let's discuss more about this when we delve deep into this topic throughout the meeting today. So let me come up with a structure of today's meeting. We will have prepared speech segment, and then the table topic segment, and the evaluation segment. These are the 3 segments of Toastmasters meeting. And we have a team and a general evaluator here today who will be able to explain about their roles and responsibilities. So now I would like to call upon Toastmaster Niranjan. Niranjan is from Metanoia SRM Ishwari Toastmasters Club. He's a student, he's a basketball professional, and a chess enthusiast. Wow. And he has a keen eye for filmmaking. Toastmaster Niranjan, I'm in a keen eye to act in a film. So if you have an opportunity, don't forget about me. Definitely, he's the calmest person around. Okay, that's interesting. Football, chess, and filmmaking, and a calm personality. I'm curious to know what you're going to talk about today. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much for the introduction. As you said, we have so many values in human life. But as I said, loyalty is one of my most important values, and that is why Raft C. Smedley created Toastmasters, and for so many years, for 100 years, Toastmasters is still living with 140,000 clubs because people trust him and trusted that forum and trusted his idea, and they are loyal to the club, and not just to the club but also in their life. Yeah, but let me talk about three important values that not for our life and also for the Toastmaster meeting. That is the tag team role players, the timer, accountant, and grammarian. These are the pillars of a Toastmaster meeting. They, as the name suggests, they time the meeting, or they give the counter report and the grammarian report. They also announce the word of the day. And for our timer, we have the area contest evaluation winner, Toastmaster Maheshwari. Over to you, Toastmaster Maheshwari.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As the timer, it is my duty to check are we on time or ahead of time or behind time with respect to our agenda. I'll be majorly timing the major activities like prepared speeches, table topics, and evaluation. So for prepared speech, I'll be showing my green card at 5 minutes, yellow card at 6 minutes, and red card at 7 minutes. Means you need to wrap up your speech by the time you reach your red card. And for table topic section, I'll be showing my green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and red card at 2 minutes. And in case of evaluation, I'll be showing my green card at 2 minutes, yellow card at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and red card at 3 minutes. And I'll also be checking are we in line with agenda at the major sessions, and I'll be submitting my report when the general evaluator calls me back. That's it. That is all with me. Over to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Maheshwari, for telling the introducing the timing reports. And for the timer, what could be the human value for the timer? Then what could you respect timer as? The value for timer is respect, because you have to respect time in Toastmasters in our life as well. So first thing is for timer is for one of the three human values is for timer is respect. For our counter, it is integrity, because whenever we say a filler word, each and every meeting, we make sure that we don't try to do it again, don't repeat it again. Call upon our counter, we have a very dynamic Toastmaster, is author, educator, a writer, a reader, a mother, and also a cancer survivor. She is someone who's fond of writing, and she's also a follower of the habit called consistency. Also a great student of life. I'm very honored to call upon our counter for today, Toastmaster Janaki.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As your R counter today, I'll be listening each of you very carefully and note the use of illegible words, sounds like ir, and filler words like has, and, so, but, actually, what, no, right. You know, I meant it, I mean it, and pauses where it is not even necessary. I shall submit my report when called upon by the general evaluator. Over to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Janaki, for introducing. For the grammarian, the human value is excellence, giving out new words every single meeting and making sure that we excel in our grammar. And to call upon our grammarian for the day is Toastmaster Anand. He has 2 decades of experience in pharma selling. His purpose is to create an awareness in society of disease management and helping them achieve the treatment goal of remission without drugs. So for the past 1 month, through WhatsApp status, he's doing a campaign of making sure that our society is that we emphasize on the society do sugar-free Diwali. Such a good soul, and like to it's an honor to call upon the Toastmaster.
Yeah. So I'm playing the role of the listening master. The listening is the highest form of emotional intelligence. The listening is all about empathy, right? While you are listening to others during the conversation, you are thinking on the other person's perspective. It is one of the highest form of value system, I can say that. Grammarian, as a listening master, I will capture what are the important points discussed during the meeting. At the end of the meeting, I will throw most of the questions to test your listening skills. Thank you very much. Please listen keenly. More than the speech, the most important thing is that listening skill. Right? Now I am handing over the floor to the general evaluator. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand, for introducing your role. I missed the grammar and Indian master, but I'll call him now. Toastmaster Krishna. Over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator. So, grammar was a very essential kind of a thing. If your speech is a dish, it'll act like a garnish on it. And the flow of a communication is very much, very much attractive or very much shined over the grammatical kind of aspects that we use on it. So, I would like to introduce the word of the day, just a kind of a coincidence for the meeting for today. This is integrity, meaning the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. Example, a leader with integrity always does the right thing even when no one is watching. And the idiom of the day, actions speak louder than words, meaning when someone does more important and shows their values better than what they see. Example, he never boasts about helping others, but his actions speak louder than words. So I would like to ask the audience to applaud or give the thumbs up when someone is using this word of the day and idiom of the day. Kindly use it in your prepared speeches and table topic speeches. Over to you, General.
Thank you, Toastmaster Krishna, for introducing your role. The grammarian and the Indian master. But Toastmasters have 4 values, human values that we can use. We have all learned this in our school days that it is kind of integrated in our life. That is integrity, respect, service, and excellence. We have seen this for so many years. But in a Toastmasters, we expect all of us to use it as such a point that to make sure that our club runs successfully. And as a general evaluator, I give my overall report when the Toastmaster of the day calls me back. Now over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, General Evaluator Niranjan, for beautifully presenting the general evaluation team. You have introduced the general evaluation team along with the values that each and every one of them are representing in this meeting. It is indeed a new thought process, I would say, and it was really interesting to listen to you. Thank you for that, Toastmaster Niranjan. So moving on next. So I want to ask you some questions like, when do we actually reflect upon this value? What is the time when we really think about value? We always say respect, integrity, service, excellence, and all that. But when do we get the opportunity to show what is the value that we have?
When the need of, like, for example, when a family is going through, when a person is passed away in the family, we show a kind of an emotional support to them. Or whenever our close friends or someone is going through some of the financial kind of a things or something like that, we show our part to help them. So there comes this a word called value. So we were always putting that forward whenever this kind of times come forward in our lives.
Right. Wonderful, wonderful, Toastmaster Krishna. So Toastmaster Krishna is always there to help us with financial needs. So please, all of you, make sure that it is his value to help. And so, okay, that was on the lighter part. Of course, indeed, whenever there is a situation that puts us in a tough time to decide on which side to go on, that is when we need to catch hold of the values that we have and consider that as an anchor moment and then move on. Say, for example, Toastmaster Anand told me that integrity is his core value, right? So Toastmaster Anand, I would challenge you. You are going to crack
Yes.
a deal with a client, and the client is asking for a slight adjustment in the number or in the value or in some of the benefits that he would get. This deal is going to decide on your promotion. It is going to decide your growth in your career. Then how would you steer at that particular moment? Have you ever had such kind of moment as a salesperson? You might have had it already. How did you handle that? Can I have a word?
Absolutely, ma'am. Thank you for pulling my legs. No, yeah, some challenge in my camera. It's okay, ma'am. You see, now completely the market is corrupt. Only few customers are very genuine. They listen to my scientific communication, right? The communication, the science has already sold because too much of competition is prevailing in the market. So the customers are, the companies are giving TV, right? Sending the customers to the foreign countries, lot many things. But however, I am very against. Since I am working in a multinational company, since my company's mission is that caring for life, right? We are caring for the life for millions of the people for the remission of asthma. So we speak only science. We never entertain this cutthroat competition. And moreover, if you take my personal story, since the disease is spreading across, I don't want to give the toxic drugs to the people. My mission, my value system is that bring the people to the remission stage by means of the dietary modification. That is my core value and my core principle. All right. Thank you very much for the
Okay.
opportunity, and I'm handing over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand, for that wonderful answer. Of course, I have become one of the disciple for all your preachings and following few things as much as possible from my side, and I wish everyone to do that. With that, let me, I know I'm going to get a call from VP Education. So it's time for us to listen to the prepared speaker now. Today, we are going to have the prepared speech of Toastmaster Deepa Lakshmi, who is currently working as a customer service associate with 12 years of experience in public sector. So she is going to present her level 2 project from Presentation Mastery, Project 1. So I request the evaluator, Toastmaster Jagadishwaran, to present the speech objective of Toastmaster Deepa Lakshmi's project.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sridevi ma'am. So my target speaker, Toastmaster Deepa Lakshmi, is going to present her presentation pathway on the project 1 and level 1. So the purpose of this project is for the member to learn about the different communication styles and identify the primary style. The purpose of the speech is for the member to share the impact of their style on others. So the speech title is Winning Strategy. Winning Strategy, Toastmaster Deepa Lakshmi. Toastmaster Deepa Lakshmi, Winning Strategy.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Jagadishwaran. I think you have taken my job as well. So that's interesting. Thank you so much. And let me invite Toastmaster Deepa Lakshmi for presenting her speech. Winning Strategy, Toastmaster Deepalakshmi. Deepalakshmi, Toastmaster. Aha, wait. Deepalakshmi, winning strategy. Winning strategy, Toastmaster Deepalakshmi. Over to you.
Do you know how to play chess? If you do, please raise your hands or share your emojis. Yes, thank you. Life is always compared to a chessboard. When the clever opening that may work at the start may not work in the middle of the game. And when you reach the end, you need a completely different strategy. At home, I have my very own grandmaster, my son Haripret, a passionate chess player. And a chess player adapts each move to the changing game. I discovered something unexpected about my own move, the way I communicate with him. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. In my early years, my way of talking was simple and firm. When my son was a little boy, I was queen on the board, swifting and commanding. Like every mother, I pampered my little boy. But once he began school, my gentle voice became direct. Haripreet, wake up, do your homework, have your breakfast. I gave orders and expected him to follow. I still remember one evening when he was racing his toy car across the floor, and when I said, Haripreet, it's time to start your homework now. He looked up and nodded and gently parked his car to one side and started to do his homework. At that age, direct communication style worked well. Like the queen making strong moves, my firm voice guided him through those early squares of life. And years later, the scene turned completely different. When he was about 13, after coming from school, he started to scroll his mobile. Haripreet, it's time to start your homework now. But this time, he didn't even look up. Silence. That silence made me realize I was no longer queen, and my direct communication style wouldn't work anymore. My son was also not a little boy who asked, obeyed my questions without hesitation. But he is a teenager forming his own opinion and wanted to be treated like a grown up. If I kept giving orders, he would only pull away. So I turned to a supportive style. That supportive style invites cooperation and instead of resistance. So if he felt respected and heard, naturally he would open up and share his plan. So this I have adapted. So every evening after reach home, I greeted him. Hi Haripreet, how are you? How was your day? And how are your friends? And I shared my own day experiences, challenges, my office pressures, and some funny moments too. To my surprise, he slowly began to share his own story, his classroom moments, and his experiences with his friends. So, this shifting to that supportive style creates a bond between us and it makes more strong. Then, his passion for his chess made opened a new way for me to speak with him. Um, Before one big tournament, he would spend hours in practice. So I could see the tension in his eyes. This is for my chance for an initiative style. So I instead of telling him what to do, I offered gentle ideas. Haripreet, you looked so tensed. Yes, ma'am. I felt nervous. You know what keeps you calm before the match. Take a moment to think. And what helps you focus? Maybe a few rounds of yoga, breathing, meditation, and a quiet self introspection to visualize your own moves. This time, he paused, reflected, and created his own pre-tournament plan. By shifting to this initiative styles, like a well-played chess move, this creates a very strong relationship between us. So this, looking back now, I see how my communication style kept changing as he grew. First, I used direct communication style to guide the little child, then a supportive style to connect with the teenager, and now an initiative style to encourage a young blossoming chess player. So this journey taught me that communication style is never fixed. It grows with the person we speak to and with the moment we are in. And real communication is not only about words, it's about knowing when to shift your approach so that your messages are heard and uh, the relationship between us would be strong. So, dear Toastmasters, this uh, like a well played, like a chess move, single move doesn't define the game. It's a series of thoughtful moves that shapes the winning strategy. So choosing the, like in life too, our every stage calls for a different move. So choosing the right style of communication at the right time has been mine. So this conscious move creates my winning strategy. So what will be your winning strategy? Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Sorry, speaker, Toastmaster Deepalakshmi. I know I'm doing this role after a long time, and so I'm doing okay, fine. It's a learning curve for me. So, okay. Thank you for this wonderful speech about the communication style. And I'm still looking, searching what is the best way to communicate with everyone so that everyone will switch on their camera and be on video throughout the meeting. I'm still finding a way out to communicate it better. With that, let me move on to the next segment of the meeting. It's going to be a very, very interesting segment if you all are going to make it interesting. How many of you are going to make it really, really interesting? You can raise your hands. Yes. Okay. So what are we going to do? We are going to split you into two groups, and you will be given 5 minutes of time. You will be in a breakout room. This is a surprise segment. So you will be in a breakout room to talk about a particular topic. The topic is is it better to lead with power or serve with humility? The topic is it better to lead with power or serve with humility? We need leaders to lead with power, and also we need people who can serve with humility. What is the best way to go about? The topic, you have to choose one among these, and then you will go into the breakout rooms. You will have a small discussion with your peers. And then after 5 minutes, you will come back and have a short debate for 5 minutes. Okay, so that is what is the segment all about. Now, I would like to invite two of you to lead the team. So one, probably Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah. And can we have the privilege of having Toastmaster Mohini Ramalingam as the group leader for the next batch? Toastmaster Mohini, would you be able to
I
take it
maybe
up?
join the batch. I'm a little occupied with some other work, so I don't think I'll be a leader, but I will join in the.
Sure.
I'll join in the session. Excuse me
Okay.
if I can be there.
Okay. Anyone else would like to take up that lead?
Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So Toastmaster Savita. You are going to take it up. Okay. So
Okay.
so you are going to create a breakout room, right? And you can put them in the 2 rooms. Which topic you're going to choose, Uma? Serving with serving with humility
Power.
or leading with power?
Leading with power.
Leading with power. What about you, Savita? Serving with
Obviously.
humility?
Yes, the second
Obviously.
one.
Yes. Okay. So let's start. We'll get back at 3:15.
Okay, so who are the teammates, team
We
people?
can, yeah, we can
I need
randomly
with
choose. That will
Savita.
be better. We'll randomly choose.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Toastmaster Umamaheshwari, you go first.
So I'm seeing the pictures with videos. I'll pick 1, 3, 5, 7 that way.
No, like I would say, like you can open the breakout room with dynamism, so it will automatically randomize and put.
Okay, so actually I opened it as manual. So
Okay, you
let me
can recreate it.
just, yeah. Okay, I'll just close all. 1 second. Okay, Sai Kumar is here. Good.
If the breakout room in dynamism doesn't put Savita and me in single room, then it will be
That we
great.
can move later.
Okay, let me just, I have to delete it. One moment, please.
So all of you got the topic, right? Is it better to lead with power or serve with humility? I don't know which group you will belong to, or whatever the thought process that you have, probably you may need to choose to see the positives in the topic that you get and then try to put forth your thoughts on that.
1 second, I'm just working on creating the breakout rooms.
Assign automatic, can I do it?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do it, ma'am,
Yeah.
because I'm not able to delete the room one which I created now. So
Okay.
yeah,
So
I think it is
it is
created.
created, but
Yeah.
fine, not a problem.
Yeah,
I'll
you
do it.
randomly you can just push us to
Yes,
one of the
yes.
group. It's okay. I'm fine.
Okay, Savita, you have to move all by yourself.
Okay. I think already you're moving, right, ma'am? I need not do anything.
Yeah, you need not do any. You just need to go to room 2.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are doing a small activity, Toastmaster Balaji and Toastmaster Sai Kumar, where we will go to the breakout room. We have a topic. Is it better to lead with power or serve with humility? Please carry on, Savita. I will explain and send them. And you will have a short discussion and then you will come back.
Sure.
You are yet to join in. Sai Kumar also, you have to join the breakout room. And Balaji, you will
I
also have
didn't
to
receive
join.
any link, madam, to join the
Okay.
breakout room.
Yeah, hope you received it now.
Yes, now I received.
Okay, that we went for a discussion. People are in the breakout room. They'll be joining back, ma'am. They'll be back in a minute. Not even a minute, just a few seconds. Yes, welcome back, Jagadishwaran, Sai. Okay, I think all of us are here. Yeah.
We wanted more time.
I know. But however, let's invite the first team. Who wants to go first? Power or service?
Power, power.
Okay, power, get
Let's
onto the
come with
stage.
power. Great. Okay. So I just want to quote the one person in our life who's always there, the one who bonds us in our home, who we always look up to it, the mother in our life, right? The mom. I want to quote her as an example. Who is the best example who leads us with power? Of course, we are not saying we don't want humility, but someone what we lag in our life nowadays is someone who takes up the concept of accountability. Yes, I take ownership of this action. I take ownership of what is happening. I take ownership of my team. I take the accountability of my team. That is lagging nowadays. And only the person who holds leads with power will take up the accountability in their hands. Like how our mom always serves us with humility, but definitely she leads with power to make sure to guide us in the right path. And without that power, we cannot move further. And like how she does in our life, we need a person who leads us with power. Of course, an amount of humility is needed for us, for the leader to understand the people under them. But definitely someone with power will always guide us. And so even though if we have a lot of people to serve us with humility, definitely we need in our life. Without a leader who can lead them, we cannot move forward. So I always go for lead with power with a little bit of humility.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari. That proves that you are a table topic speaker champion. I can see that you finished it on time and it's fantastic. Now, next, I would like to invite Toastmaster Savita to present her view on this topic.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sridevi. So when we discussed with the team, the only person who came to my mind is Mr. Ratan Tata. So he's known for his humility as well as the leadership skill. Who who can, I mean, can you even think he's not a leader? I can't think he is not a leader. He has that humility to help people. So, based on my team's suggestion, what I can say is humility is not a weakness. Doing the work at the right time. Task has been given, but doing it by yourself is a humility value what we should have. There is a saying, we should do what is really needed when no one is watching. That is the value and humility everyone should possess in themselves. Apart from that, our team also said being powerful and serving a humility is listening to people, hearing them, take them thoughts, basically being empathetic to the other person feelings and trying to gauge what best we can provide the suggestions as. Taking suggestions, not taking is a different thing, but being humble is a core value of every human being. Apart from that, humility is not forcing others to listen to us, it is giving suggestions and taking, not taking, it's up to them. So I felt Mr. Ratan Tata is the best example in today's world, and everyone have seen him how he is with all the people. And apart from that, there are a lot of other renowned people. For example, in Kannada, Dr. Rajkumar, he is known for his acting, for his work, as well as humility. So I believe uh, not all the leaders are having that humility, but at the same time, there are few leaders who stand out, who have more humility or respect to other people. Over to you, Toastmaster Sridevi.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Savita. I'm extremely happy to see that you have, served to the topic exactly. You discussed about all the points and you put forth the points from your members. That is the way you served your team. And the way Toastmaster Uma served, she collected all the points, she added the power of motherhood in it, and then delivered it with the power. That's wonderful, and I'm glad that today we had a wonderful discussion about this. So up next we have yet another interesting session called table topic session. In order to conduct this session, let me invite Toastmaster Vignesh. Toastmaster Vignesh is from the borders of Tamil Nadu, that is from Ramanathapuram. So he's at the tip of Tamil Nadu. He's running a business and he enjoys reading books, watching movies, and spending time with friends. And of course, we all love you spending some more time with Toastmasters. Over to you, Toastmaster Vignesh.
Thank you for your introduction, ma'am. And hello, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I am extremely delighted to be your table topic masters today. So in childhood days, we all heard about lot of stories about ghosts. Today, the theme of the meeting is ghostly encounters. You are going to share the ghostly encounters in your life and also the information you had from your friends. So we are going to have different sections. So the first section is, if you are a ghost, then this is the situation. I will give some situation. You are going to talk about that. And the first participant I'm going to call is Toastmaster Sai Kumar is blinking. So I am going to call Toastmaster Sai Kumar.
Hi everyone.
He thought that
Hi
this
Vignesh.
guy will definitely call me first. So the first question is, if you are a ghost, would you scare people or help people?
Can you
If
just
you
repeat the
if
topic?
if you were a ghost, would you scare people or help people?
Okay. So if you are a ghost, when you just give me a topic, I am just remembering my wife because she tells me ghost sometimes, not every time. So if I am a ghost, I would definitely make people laugh because nowadays, because when I was like a kid, whenever we watch ghost movies, it was very horrible. I mean, it was terrifying. We used to fear a lot. Now almost all the ghost movies are linked to comedy movies. So if you go to ghost movies, people are laughing a lot. So I will just go with the trend. So if I am a ghost, I will ensure to make people laugh. That's it from my end. Thank you for the topic, Vignesh. Over to you.
Yes, Toastmaster Saikma. Yes, it is not possible for us to scare people. So we are not made for that. And the next participant I'm going to call is Toastmaster Krishna. If you Hi, Toastmaster Krishna, your title is, if you were a ghost, how would you spend your free time?
I'm a ghost. How would I spend my free time, right?
Yes.
What do a man do have a what sort of duty do a man do have when he leaves his body? He has nothing. So everything is a free time. So as we see in the movies, as we see in some of the haunted channels in the YouTube, which they showcase with lot of integrity kind of a basis on the basis of investigation. that ghost doesn't have any duty or something like that. It stays in a place and it scares the people over there, and it humiliates everyone when a people is coming there and disturbing it. So I don't have any duty. I'll just roam here and there, and I'll just go to my friend's home and I'll scare them by turning off their lights, or I'll go to my lecturer's home who failed me in my internals and everything, and I'll scare them like hell a lot that they should not fail any of the students who were not doing well in their internals. And I'd like to prevent the road accidents that were happening. So there is nothing new duty to a ghost apart from this. Over to you. Thank you.
It was really wonderful response by Krishna. Then the next section is debate section. I'm going to call two persons. The first person I'm going to call is Toastmaster Anand.
Yes.
So
Sorry, my camera is not working. I have some challenge.
okay. The topic is ghost should wear white sarees, with ghost should wear trendy clothes. You are going to talk about ghost should wear white sarees.
Okay. So I want to follow only the traditional approach. Always wear the white shirt. That is a classical identity. What is my perception about the white? The white is the indication of the purity. When the soul is away, the soul should be more pure. That's why he has to wear the white. And whatever the ghost goes everywhere, right? Right? The ghost, it's a soul. Okay. There is no materialistic body, right? The soul is completely pure, right? Unbounded awareness. That is a reflection of the white. And as a soul, it revolves around the entire world. For example, if I became a soul, whatever the unfulfilled wishes I have not completed during my materialistic life, that is book reading. I will go there and completely read all my book. Reading the book that gives us the something, a clarity, something, a confidence in the mind. I always believe that the clarity and confidence, that is a reflection of the purity. The purity is the reflection of white. Always the white is the best. Over to you, Toastmaster Vignesh.
Toastmaster Anand, it was really wonderful. And before putting rule of ghost should wear always white sarees, I'm going to call the next person, Toastmaster Savita. Toastmaster Savita. She is not available. So I'm going to call Toastmaster Jagadishwaran.
Hi, Toastmaster Vignesh.
Yeah, you should talk about ghost should wear trendy clothes.
Okay. So even when people are alive, we have seen many people wearing white and white, even white shirts, sometimes white shoes and all that. So it's been very really boring to see all those people when they're alive wearing white. So it is nice to have ghost wearing trendy clothes like lehenga or coat suits with colorful hats and all that. So that would be more interesting rather than seeing the ghost in white clothes again and again. So when ghosts wear all these trendy clothes, we may not know whether they are ghost or not. So even in real time also sometimes with some people we may not know who's ghost and who's the real person with respect and integrity. But some they wear white, but still they won't follow the respect and integrity, but like we say follow. But but when the ghost wears the the trendy clothes, and if they behave like an actual human being, then it would be nice to see them and follow it. So with all this trendy clothes and colorful, it will be very interesting for us to watch them also. Over to you, Toastmaster Ignish.
Super. சபாஸ் சரியான போட்டின்னு சொல்லுவாங்களா அந்த மாதிரி இருந்துச்சு. ஸோ people should tell whether ghost should wear white sarees or trendy wears. And the next section I'm going to do is haunted what if scenarios. So I will put the put the text on chat box. So I'm going to call one person. They are going to tell the title. Okay. For that, I'm going to call Toastmaster Deepalakshmi.
Yes, sir.
Do
Can
you
you?
do you see the chat box
No, no, I'm
message?
trying to see. I'm trying to see.
Okay, I will start the title.
Yes, yes, one second.
A ghost gives you a magic pen that writes the future. What happened when you use it?
Sorry, can you come again the question one more time?
A ghost gives you a magic pen that writes the future. What happens when you see it? When you use it?
Okay. Yes, if ghost give me a pen, I may write
Ghost gives you a magic pen.
magic pen.
Okay,
Okay, okay.
that writes the future. What happens when you use it?
Okay. Thank you for the nice question. And before moving that, ghost means it's not only a female ghost. Males also can be a ghost. You said that white sari and trendy things. If I said if any ghost give me that magical pen, I would write my not to change the future. I go back to the past and change my present. So what it means the last 2 years before my husband joined the Toastmaster club. So I didn't recognize this Toastmaster uh, uplift our everything and our communication and leadership skills. So if I use that pen, I would go because last 2 years before he insisted me to join in Toastmaster. But last 2 years I have missed that chance. He entered into somewhere, but I am still entering in this Toastmasters staircase. So I go back to that period. We both joined in a Toastmaster class together. So I want to change my present by going back to that past. Over to you, Toastmaster Vignesh.
It was really wonderful, Toastmaster Deepalakshmi. And the next section is finish the haunted story. So I'm going to spell the sentence, and you are going to continue the story. Okay. For that, I'm going to call Toastmaster Niranjan.
Yeah.
Your question is: the elevator stopped at the 13th floor, but my building only has 12 floors. The elevator stopped at the 13th floor, but my building only has 12 floors.
These kind of dreams, I have so many. I have this dream every time whenever I sleep. So I think it's more or less going to happen in some point in my life. When if it's a direction of a story, we have a ghost value, right? We make sure that the 13th floor is filled with water and sharks all around. So if your elevator doors opens as full of water and you're dead instantly because by a killer whale or a hammerhead whale. And this is only just a scene, right? But this can happen only in dreams and reality. But if it's film, it can anything can happen. It's an art, right? Film is an art. So, but in the first place, why should I even go to that elevator first? Right? That's the main question. Why should I even go to that elevator? And I can use the stars. If when if the stars is magical and transports me back to the 13th floor, then my fate is already written. If the elevator if there's only an elevator, then I'm already dead anyways. So thank you and back to you.
It was really wonderful, Toastmaster Niranjan. And the next question is, for next question, I'm going to call Usha. Your question is, while cleaning the attic, I found an old photograph, but something in it was not right. While cleaning the attic, I found an old photograph, but something in it was not right.
You mean something in the photo was not right?
Yes, something different was there in the photo.
Attic normally will have all the old articles, something which we don't use every day, but we will, once in a while when we're cleaning only we see what is there in the attic. So when we are cleaning it, I suddenly see a photograph, and I'm expecting it to be the family photos, but it is not the family photo. I find that it is an old photograph of one of my pets, a pet dog, who passed away. So I feel very surprised that I never knew that there was a photograph of that pet. And when I see the pet, it's really overwhelming. And I go into the past feeling of that pet, with that photograph of the pet.
Thank you, Toastmaster Usha. It was really nice. And the final question I'm going to ask is Toastmaster Janagi. The section name is Boo or Truth. So you are going to share a spooky experience you had or a makeup ghost story so convincing that we believe it. If we find the story is audience need to guess whether it is the true or false. So if audience wins, if they find it, audience wins. Okay, got it?
I studied actually in a matriculation school, and the procedure is very simple. You have a very strict PT teacher who constantly pulls people to come and play in the ground. Basically, she picks people who are in and around the locality. So she knows I am staying near the school. So she called me, Janaki, from today onwards, you are staying in the practice. I said, no, ma'am, I cannot do it. No, you are doing it. Okay. The deal is 5 days, I have to be there for the practice. I said, okay, fine. The problem here is I will be reaching home around 5:15. I mean 6:15. I have to walk to my house, and the street where I was staying that time was it is near to a company. There is a huge wall. The walls have glasses so that people don't climb that side and they play. So after, like, I used to come there, I used to go to my house around 6:30. I used to stay there. I used to do my homeworks. I used to sleep. Everything was in a right way. On the on the 6th day, that is Saturday, the teacher didn't turn up and we were asked to go home. My parents are working parents. I have only one uncle at home. I know where the key is, so I can unlock it, go inside, and do my regular works. So 3:15, I'm coming home. The home, like the entire house, is open, and there was no sports related stuff happening because it was like about to rain. Completely closed. I constantly hear vessels crackling sound in from my kitchen. Only light is there. From the shadow, I can see somebody is there. When I went inside, I was shocked. I ran out. I called my uncle. Uncle, somebody is there. Somebody is there. Somebody is there. My uncle was like, call mama. I called my amma. Amma said, Amma, kitchen room la yaro irukanga. என்ன அதெல்லாம் யாரும் இருக்க மாட்டாங்க. நீ ஏன் வந்து பிடி ரூம்ல கிச்சன் தேடிக்கிட்டு இருக்க அப்படின்னாங்க. Can you all guess who was there?
Audience needs to guess whether the story is true or false.
May not be true, but it is convincing.
It's a dream.
Yes. I think rats are running in your
Or
kitchen.
PT teacher.
So the PT
Someone
teacher
may-
is the one.
Your PT
Could
teacher,
be the
right?
servant maid.
The person was the one who was washing the vessels. She was new to our house. I was not there for 5 days. She used to come at 4 o'clock, finish the business, clean the place, and go around 4:15. Second, this is not my story. It happened to somebody's life. I am doing it.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
You're doing
Spooky and
opposite
interesting.
something.
Yeah, interesting table topic segment. It was truly awesome to see how the stories started flowing, a very interesting session. Thank you so much. So with that, let me conclude the theme. Before concluding the theme, I would like to ask each and every one of you to take a piece of paper. Please take a piece of paper, and I want you to choose one among the four core values of Toastmasters, that is service, integrity, respect, and excellence, any one of it. And I want you to draw a picture as a symbol, or if you are very good at drawing, the situation when you used it, or how do you symbolize that particular value, as if you want to give a symbol to it. What is the symbol that you would give? You can just draw that picture. So I'll ask the team to have best artist. Probably we can include in the poll if that is possible. Yeah, it can be doodle. It need be a proper art. Yeah, done. I think Toastmaster Krishna is busy. He's drawing money, I think, right? To give to each and every one of us. Yeah. Done. If any one of you is ready to show what you drew, yeah, it can be anything. You can just symbolize it. That's it.
Can I say, like, I just say just a simple the
1 minute, I'll spotlight. Spotlight Krishna, yours I'm spotlighting. Can you show? If we can take a, we cannot see the camera. It is not clearly seen.
Now you are able to see.
Oh, okay. That's fantastic. What is that? What are you trying to represent?
So this is a banyan tree. Under that, there were some of the budding flowers and the flowers that have already sprouted out. So I have taken this metaphor from the life of Swami Vivekananda, where at the days of his end, he was going to pass away. He was a very great personality and profound guy in Indian history. His disciple comes to him and asks him, like, Swamiji, you are telling that you're going to leave your body and you're going to depart from this material realm. Why can't you stay here for some time and guide us where we are still budding? We are in the stage of budding. We are not even in the stage of sprouting out. Then he says that I'm like a banyan tree. I need to fall. Then when the shade was not there, the sunlight will directly come and, you guys will sprout out. So Toastmasters was like a banyan tree once upon a time, but now it has shifted and like a huge a kind of a forum where it is giving sunlight to a lot of budding youngsters and sprouted seniors over there. So yeah, so I have taken this metaphor.
Oh my God, that's really wonderful way to represent the Toastmasters forum, and the way you presented it, it's profound. It's profound. Toastmaster
Yeah.
Krishna, thank you so much. I would like to spotlight Janaki. Janaki, yeah, are you there? Yeah, I'll spotlight you. Go ahead, please. We can't see. You need to bring it closer to the camera.
It is not good.
That's okay. Okay, you have to explain what it is.
Yeah. I basically feel everything begins with hearing. And hearing doesn't come with somebody keeping their mouth shut. So when I came inside Toastmasters, the point of speaking or the terms of what to speak, how to speak within me was quite different. But as I am inside the club or when I am attending way more different sessions, I happen to feel that I have learned. I have learned to listen people, not learn to speak. Why? Because somebody who is very good in listening, they can actually gather words, put it in a right way and speak. And Toastmasters made sure that every members, every guest, every members are given the opportunity to listen irrespective of situation. Be it a beginner, intermediate, or an advanced person, it gave. And
so you mean to say the listening, that is the empathy that you would say that is a value that you would like to appreciate.
Yes.
Okay, that's fantastic. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Janaki. Anyone else would like to share? Your drawing Niranjan is very curious. Let me spotlight probably. Yeah. Yes, Uma, next. Hey, Infinity. Am I right? Hey, college student, Dhanani. I know.
So it's
Things very
technically
simple,
called,
easy.
so it's technically scientifically called the Mobius strip of integrating time. Right? In our Toastmasters, we have the value called service. Right? So serve for so many. So how many times you go to Toastmasters, you always serve others. Maybe a simple act of teaching something, just attending the meeting or giving my speech. All of this could be like a mobile strip of serving others. Mobile strip defines my time and the time, right? It's called time in scientific way. But in our Toastmaster, it's called service. And it goes on, so that we learn so many things in Toastmaster, right from our first step to our last step that we do. So that's it.
That's beautifully put, Niranjan, and the infinity definitely shows that this forum is going to go along to an infinite number of years with the people of people who have the idea of serving. It will definitely take us to the next set of 100 years. Now, let me invite Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari, who is interested to show her artwork. Touched my heart. Heart kulla braina. What is it?
Brain, yes. So what I want to say is like when it will be with everyone. When we try to join Toastmasters, we will definitely join with a purpose. I need to learn something. I need to get something. I need to achieve something. That is why we will join Toastmasters. Not in the purpose of like, wow, Toastmasters is an excellent thing where I can give to people. No, definitely not as a purpose. Everyone will, if you ask with truth, everyone will say, yeah, I joined Toastmaster with this purpose. But after joining Toastmasters, you will understand the beauty of giving rather than receiving. When you give, you learn more. So over a period of time, the work of brain will go down and the work of heart will go up. You will have that passion of being in Toastmasters. Yes, I can give and I can learn, which can happen both hand in hand. So neither the heart nor the brain wins. It will go hand in hand.
My God, beautifully put, Toastmaster Uma. That is really beautiful. Lovely. And anyone else would like to share your drawing artwork? Quickly, we will do. Today, timer is going to kick me out.
Yes, I'm.
Yes, Deepalakshmi, Toastmaster Deepalakshmi is here to share something. Let's. Oh, okay. Ladder. That's beautiful. Yeah, you have something to share?
Yes, suddenly it only pops up to my mind. Can I? Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are
Yes,
audible.
yes. This ladder only symbolizes only a practice, only a step-by-step practice you can achieve the excellence. That is the one thing I have learned after joining Toastmasters. So far, I have tried so many platforms to improve my communication skills, but I didn't know this many ways we can adapt to change our communication style, everything. This Toastmaster platform gave me that chance, but it can be achieved only a step by step. That thing I have learned only in Toastmasters. Definitely, I will reach that excellence one day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Deepalakshmi, and I wish you to keep moving forward and reach your excellence and goal. Keep pushing your goals further and keep reaching it more and more. So anyone else would like to share, or can I wrap up? Yeah. Fine. So with that, let me come to the evaluation segment of today's meeting, and I invite Toastmaster Niranjan to carry forward the evaluation segment of this meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Srini. So we had only one speech today for reflecting on their positives and their constructive feedback. I call upon our only evaluator for today, Toastmaster Jagadish. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Niranjan. So I would like to provide my feedback for my target speaker, Toastmaster Deepalakshmi today. So it was really nice on the topic today for the winning strategy. So everybody enjoyed it. I hope everybody have enjoyed it. And even I personally enjoyed it when it was a story about our son Haripreet starting with his toy car and then he played with his mobile phone and all that. So Deepalakshmi excelled at the clarity, the language what she has spoken is clearly understood by everybody. And there was an eye contact with the audience. And she was comfortable with the audience too when she was speaking the speech. And at the end of the speech, I could see the communication style which she was telling, the direct communication and the supportive communication and all that. And there are some areas which would have been made improved according to my perspective, which is the audience engagement. So at the start of the story, we got some questions from you for the audience, but then after that, it was fully the story. So in between or in the end, there were no audience engagement in between, which I could notice it. And in terms of gesture, yes, there was a gesture, but it could have been added a few more gestures would have been added to make it more interactive with the audience. Yeah. Yes, that's it from my side. And I wish you all the best for your upcoming speeches, Deepak. Over to you, Niranjan, Toastmaster Niranjan.
Thank you, Toastmaster, for your evaluation. I hope Toastmaster Deepalakshmi uses your evaluation for her future speeches. Now we move to the three human values, or should I say, the tactile role play. Timer, all of our timer Toastmaster Maheshwari for timing reports.
Thank you, gentle evaluator. So, with respect to the timer report, with respect to individual role players, the prepared speech, Toastmaster Deepalakshmi took 6 minutes 40 seconds. In table topics, Toastmaster Sai Kumar took 40 seconds. Toastmaster Krishna took 1 minute 23 seconds. Toastmaster Anand took 1 minute 16 seconds. Toastmaster Savita took 1 minute 5 seconds. Toastmaster Deepalakshmi took 1 minute 8 seconds. Toastmaster Naranjan took 1 minute 20 seconds. Guest Usha took 1 minute and Toastmaster Janaki took 2 minutes 42 seconds. Except Toastmaster Sai Kumar and Toastmaster Janaki, all others are qualified for voting. And with respect to evaluation, Toastmaster Jagadishwaran took 1 minute 37 seconds. And in line with the agenda, our meeting started on time at 2:30. When the TMOD got introduced, it was a 3-minute delay. At the time of GE introduction, it was a 1-minute delay. When prepared speech came, it extended to 8-minute delay. The table topic started with a delay of 12 minutes and the general evaluation started with a delay of 8 minutes. So that shows we need to take care of our agenda. With that, let me hand over the session back to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amavashwari, for giving us such a detailed timer report on the meeting and as well as the agenda. I call upon our counter Toastmaster for her reports.
Throughout the meeting, I could find a lot of oohs and ahs, but those were there only in and around the table topic session. Why? Because I could personally connect that once the topic is told, we are very sudden. But there are 30 seconds prior to that, we can use it efficiently and start practicing it. Once we know what to talk in the 30 seconds or practice my mind within during that time, I would probably suggest that it will reduce nervousness, so you can reduce R. So when you talk slow, you can reduce that R's and O's. Regarding to the repetition, I happen to hear and yes a lot. I found it very difficult. Yes, to an extent, fine. But and there is no compulsion to extend run-on sentences. You can practice your mind by keeping full stops after 5 to 6 words, or teach your mind that simple sentence, simple sentence, simple sentence, so that when you try to convey things in simple sentence, you will not have run along sentence in your mind and you can reduce or but or so or yet. So that is my suggestion over the general evaluation.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Toastmaster Janaki, for that. It is always wonderful to hear Toastmaster Janaki give her report because she gives so detailed that you always learn something from it in every meeting. Time. To the grammarian and the Indian master, Toastmaster Krishna. Or is it?
Yeah, hi. So the word of the day has been used by Niranjan 2 times. I have used it for 1 time, and Toastmaster Jagadish have used it for 2 times. And idiom of the day, I didn't notice that anyone is using in the meeting. And coming to the reconciling kind of a report, that the words that have been used by our prepared speakers and a lot of sessions in the meeting. Past, reflected, real communication is about when to shift yourselves. Lead with power with little bit of humility, insisted, ordinated, overwhelming. Neither the heart nor the brain, it goes in hand. So these were the words that have been used by our table topic speakers and our role players and prepared speakers. So yeah, that is about my report, and over to you.
Thank you so much for your grammarian and idiom master reports. Now I call upon the listening master, Toastmaster Anand, asking us those questions. Over to you.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator, the Toastmaster Niranjan. So I request everyone, please turn on the camera as well as your audio. So let me ask the first question. Okay. While Toastmaster Deepalakshmi was delivering the speech, what was the opening question? What was the opening question? I request the evaluator, please.
Do you
play chess?
Playing chess.
Absolutely.
Playing chess.
Yes. And while Toastmaster Deepalakshmi was delivering a speech, you can see at the background lot of quotes and sayings. At the center of the quote, right? At the center, there was a quote or saying. What is mentioned on that?
One day or day.
No, at the center, at the center.
Selvel, Selvel.
Ah, absolutely.
I
It
asked
is
this question.
Selvel. Okay, yeah. Next, there was a metaphor used by someone in the meeting. The metaphor is that heart grows more than the brain. After start you giving something rather than receiving in Toastmasters. Who is that member?
Say Juma Maheshwari.
Toastmaster.
Yes, ma'am. You are 100, ma'am. Yes. Next. Yeah. Who is from the border of Tamil Nadu? I request Toastmaster of the day. Please don't give the answer.
Toastmaster
From
Vignesh.
Toastmaster
this group.
Vignesh. Toastmaster Vignesh.
Okay. So you were when the Toastmaster of the day was asking about the value system, I was telling about integrity. What about Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari?
Power.
Can I answer?
Respect.
Empathy.
Respect.
Oh, as said, can anyone? Can anyone?
Respect.
Yeah,
Empathy.
no. Toastmaster of the day, kindly avoid. Yes,
Empathy.
absolutely, it's empathy.
Empathy.
Wow, fantastic. So the listening is the highest form of emotional intelligence. You are all highly emotional intelligent people. Thank you very much. Over to you, General Evaluate.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters Anand, for those wonderful questions. Always get the energy to answer whenever Toastmasters Anand asks those questions. Thank you so much, sir. Now to our gender evaluation report. Yes, we did start a bit late today because we had people come late and it was fine. But we had so many people turn on their videos. It's such a beautiful initiative. And we had Stage ma'am, asking people and people obliged and they turned on the video. It was such a beautiful thing. Thank you, ma'am. And the toast Mori session by Toastmasters Sridevi, it was so well done. To be honest, like right from the start, we're asking questions to everyone, making sure that each and everyone here was engaged and we are speaking up about values. It was really wonderful. And the breakout room debate thing was also really intriguing for us. And for us, we'll definitely try this out in our club meetings as well. Thank you, ma'am, for that idea. And debate topics as well. There are so many topics and so many themes for each table topics. That is something I never had in our meetings, and definitely we try to do that. And I've gone to so many meetings, and definitely I never seen themes for table topics, each and every topic. That was very well done. And in the end, we asked the for values of Toastmasters, we asked the to draw a symbol and show us. That is also very, that's a beautiful idea. And we had so many people show different things, listening. I showed infinity sign, we saw the tree, what metaphor. It was such a beautiful and engaging meeting today. I know we had time delays here and there from the agenda, respect to the agenda, but overall the meeting went really, really well. And I hope I attend more at meetings at Dynamic Forum. Back to you, Mr.
Thank you, Toastmaster Niranjan, for all the points. We will note down the area of improvement, specifically the time, and that is because of the Toastmaster of the day. And of course, we'll take care of it. Since it's an impromptu, I had to pitch in with some ideas. Okay. So with that, let me thank each and every one of you to switch on your videos and be there on the video mode throughout the meeting, and also add value to the value system, human values that we are talking about today, and participate in each and every activity that was conducted today. Thank you. And I hand over the session back to the presiding officer, Toastmaster Savita.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Sridevi, for being the impromptu queen for today's meeting. That it is such a pleasure to have you, and you create a vibe that It's unimaginable. Thank you once again. So let me just launch the polls and we'll see who is the winner and then we'll take the feedback. Let me launch. So let me know once you can see the polls. I believe Sai Kumar and Toastmaster Sai Kumar and Toastmaster Janaki, unfortunately, because of the time, they didn't qualify. So apart from that, we have one speaker, one evaluator. So they will be the default winners for today. So let me just remove the co-host access. Who are the co-host? Janaki. Okay. So hope everyone can see the poll. No? Okay.
Yes, it's visible. Yes, yes.
Yeah, I didn't get any response. That's why I was wondering why I'm not able to see any response. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Niranjan, for joining us. I think he's leaving because of his personal reasons. Thank you once again.
Thank
It
you,
was
ma'am. Thank you.
wonderful to have you with us today.
Come to more meetings. Such a beautiful.
Sorry?
It was a very good meeting and hope
Thank
to
you so
come
much.
for other future meetings.
Yeah, we are glad you're joining us every week. Please do join us. We'll be very happy to have you every week with us. Okay? So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so are you all done? Okay, 8 of 8. It's done. Okay, so the best TT speaker. Who will be the best TT speaker? Toastmaster Anand. Congratulations, Toastmaster
you.
Anand.
Thank you.
The best role player. Who is the best role player?
Tia Modi.
Yeah, she's our impromptu TMOD impromptu, whatever you want to call. So at last moment, she took the TMOD and she rocked it. She nailed it actually. So the best ancillary role player goes to Toastmaster Janaki. Congratulations, Toastmaster Janaki. And the best speaker goes to Toastmaster Deepalakshmi by default. And best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Jagadishwaran. So this is what we have, and let me ask for the feedback. So guest Usha, who has joined us for the first time in the Toastmaster meeting, uh, ma'am, how did you feel? What is your feedback on the meeting? Any thoughts, suggestions, anything that comes out your mind? Please feel free to share with us.
Well, it is my first day. Yeah. And I've been wanting to join the Toastmasters club for a long time. And I just talked to one student, and then she told me that there is an online Toastmasters. I'm on a group with Dr. J.
Your voice is little feeble, ma'am. I'm not able to hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now it's better. Yeah.
Okay. Actually, one Dr. J, he's in this Toastmaster. In Indical, we have a group. So in that, because there, so I was just mentioning it to my student, and she said, Auntie, you can even join in this online Toastmasters club. I
Okay.
was once, it's a Toastmaster club in Chennai, and I could become a member. And then she said that there is an online club which you can join. She got me introduced me to Savita gave me the invite. Thank you so much, Savita. And I had a wonderful afternoon. It was very nice. And soon I would like to become a regular member of this.
That's amazing, ma'am. It was a pleasure to have you, and we really want you to. I think your voice broke, ma'am. You're speaking, but we are not able to hear you.
It's actually, I feel that I'm the oldest member over here today. All youngsters over here. And me at 75, trying to come with all the youngsters.
Ma'am, age is just a number. You have to just have that zeal to be part of any group is what I believe and I think. So you're always welcome, ma'am. And our VPM Toastmaster Janaki will get in touch with you shortly and provide you more details, whatever you need. And you can always reach out to me if you need any information. So I don't believe age is a criteria. We have one or the other thing to share or learn among with us, so don't think about the age. So be a Toastmaster and just gel with us, that's all. That's all I can say. Looking forward to have you in our club, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah, Toastmaster Jagdishwaran, I know you personally, but how was the meeting overall? Because you're part of
Yes,
Wipro Toastmaster Club and you have joined us today as evaluator, how did you feel?
yeah, it was really interesting starting from Sergeant at Arms because I was the Sergeant at Arms in my club. So I found it really interesting from Janaki to see Sergeant at Arms today with good input and all that. And TTM was really interesting. So there were many segments in TTM. So we really enjoyed it. And this breakout room concept was also really interesting. And then post that finally when Sridevi ma'am were asked to give a picture and all that. So that is also really interesting. And there was something new which I could see on the Dynamic Forums Club. And impromptu TMOD is also nice because last week in our club, I took the impromptu TMOD session. So I could able to connect how the impromptu TMOD will be. So like everything was interesting, even the prepared speaker and the role players and Uma Maheshwari on the timer role. So everything is really interesting and it was things different when we come to other clubs. Like what we do personally in my club, it's a bit different and it's really on the higher level on the different clubs. So I felt really nice, Savita. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jagdishwaran. So, Toastmaster Krishna, any suggestion, feedback you have for us?
No, nothing. I was also part of the same club where Jagadishwaran is coming from.
Oh, is it? Okay, okay. Good to know, good to know. Any
It was
thoughts? Yeah.
no. I enjoyed the whole session and thank you for giving me an opportunity to be part of this club as grammarian for today's meeting. So I literally like the concept of the breakout room, which is very impromptu, very surprising. I never even I have seen that kind of thing in other Toastmasters meet. So I'd like to take this metaphor and I'd like to implement it in my club. And the table topic session is not something like the table topic master comes and just asks random question and the speaker will give his impromptu speech and he'll go away. No, that is not like that here. I felt that table topic session is something like we are playing a game here. So that engaged everyone over here, not only the speaker in the meeting. And I like the evaluation part and everything. So I like the meeting a lot. So thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Krishna and Toastmaster Jagadishwaran, for making time for us and joining us today. Your roles are very much cherished for today's meeting. And also, thank you, Deepa Lakshmi, for giving your speech. I hope you got a valuable feedback, and I'm pretty sure you'll get a valuable feedback from your mentor as well. So, looking forward to have you all in our next week, the same time at 2:30 Sunday. Okay, so as a presiding officer for today, I'll close the meeting 283 and open for socialization. So let me stop the recording.